Okay, continuing from where I left off. What's missing now is whatever formula is supposed to go in here. Now, since you made yours, since you don't have, haven't allowed us to edit your document, I can only guess what that formula is, but it looks to me like it's a sum of what's below. So I'm just going to put that in here. This is going to be the sum of B5 to B. And we have to fix the number formatting in there, obviously. This is not going to be, well, look at that. How about we take that, take that as a starter. Normally automatic would work, but since we have established that we're using dates here, automatic in this case assumed a date, so we don't like that. Anyway, and I'm just going to assume that we don't want those decimal points there, so let's just get rid of that. All right, so now that I've got a formula in there, I should be able to reiterate that across the columns in the same way that we did the values above. And there we go. All right, so now the question remains how to insert new columns. Now, let's just see if it is such a terrible task to do this manually. Let's just select the rightmost column here and insert column to the right. Oh, I'm just remembering something I promised to do. Show you how to share. Change this, of course, this part you already did. Sorry, click here. Yeah, I have to change the name of this. Yikes. Oh, okay. Anyone with the link can edit it. All right, done. Okay, thank you. So now let's just see if we can't take our values in here. Remember, we do have a value right in there. It's just being hidden by conditional formatting. And all the way down to our formula and drag them across. No, it didn't work. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's make sure that Google Sheets still understands our next week pattern. Aha, there we go. That's the way you do it. And see our formula successfully iterated across too. Okay, so that's how you would do that manually. If that isn't too awkward or too difficult of a workload, let's see if we can't quickly automate that. So I'm curious to see how the macro function might interpret what I just did there. So let's start by selecting our rightmost column and then inserting a column to the right. Okay, and then we're going to take from here to there and iterate across. All right, I'll save that. I don't really expect that to work out of the box, but it's a start, and I'm optimistic that this little macro is going to economize at least one thing that I would have gone through had I created this manually the way I normally do this stuff. Just have a look at it and see how it looks. Okay. Yeah, so this, I like this autofill series function here. Very cool. That there successfully gave us a new couple of dates without having to jump through all the hoops of JavaScript and mathematics on date values. I really appreciate that. So I think I would like to just use this macro after fixing it a bit here. It did get the last column. That's very good. Okay, this part here we don't like. We're not specifically trying to get these two columns. We're trying to get the two columns before the last column. All right. So, okay, let's make this whole thing a little easier to read. Standardize that to SS. We don't need to activate any particular column. Okay, SS get active sheet. You know what? Let's be very specific about this. Let's take this out of here. Make it a constant. Global constant. Right. And we'll change the name of this later, but I'm just going to call this the demo tab equals SS get sheet by name. We just, I didn't rename it, right? It's just sheet 1. Oops. All right, so you would do this differently in yours. Yours is named mowing, so you would I'm sorry, yeah, mowing. So that's what you would name this one here. Yikes! No uppercase, not allowed. So demo tab. Instead of doing get active sheets, we're just going to do demo tab. And let's just declare our last column here. Max column equals demo tab get max columns. I just had it there. Right, that gets us the number of our last existing column. So now we can just replace that. All of that. All right, so we're inserting one column at the end there. Okay, we don't want any of that. Oops. We want to get specifically, we want to get this range here. We want to get that 2. I'm sorry, I'm doing this in the wrong spot. Forgot to do the row. We're starting at row 1, right? We're starting at row 1, and then we're going to get 2 columns to the left of that max column, and we're getting, is it 4 rows again? Yeah. 4 rows and 2 columns. And that will be our, let's give that a name. Let's say copy area. All right, and let's see. Copy area. Autofill. Let's see this one. So I guess this is our, I'm not entirely sure how to do this, but it looks like what we're doing here, that would be 3 columns. So this is taking, this is a new range here. Call this our fill range. What did I say? Area, non-standard language. Just call it range. Copy range. Fill range. Copy range. All right. So looks like our fill range is the same as our copy range, except that it is 3 columns wide. Right. So copy range, autofill, fill range. We don't need that. Activate stuff at all. Okay. All right. Yikes. All right, let's give her a spin. Let's have a look. Did it work? I don't think it did. Okay, well, to be honest, I feel like I've put enough time in this. It's obviously time to troubleshoot this macro if we're going to continue with it, but I'm going to just make this thing, I'm just going to share this link with the group and let y'all dive in and take it from there. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for watching.